They must publicly respond to our concerns. The proof of willing to change is in Islam's court. Only after becoming transparent will we give Islam our trust and our prayers. We must know if we are embracing evil before we allow evil to embrace us. My fellow Americans, together we must use our voice and the power of the pen to protect the future of our country. Our freedom is being used by those who want to destroy the very freedom that protects them. We must become united and stay strong, because unfortunately, our political leaders, many of them, have become weak. Thank you. Thank you. And God bless America. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you very much. I think I should do like this. Doesn't work. Next, George Ramak, a friend of mine who has been working with us and is going to talk about the petition. George?
Thank you. Just to show that peace can come from differing views, you indicated your ancestors came over in the Mayflower. Mine founded Jamestown, so a little bit south, and we had our differences along the way. They can be resolved. I'm here to talk about the petition. You see a sign over there that indicates petition signing. It's a petition for an ordinance, Temecula ordinance, that would potentially resolve the issues that we're concerned with. Let me again reiterate, we absolutely believe in religious freedom, dogmatically believe in religious freedom, including ours. You hear people be crying, First Amendment. There are rights under the First Amendment. Well, I'll get into that a little more later. Many Muslims, and there have been groups before that have claimed similar rights, the Ku Klux Klan, Branch Davidian, others have claimed similar rights under the First Amendment, but they're given these rights. That's not quite accurate. The Muslims are trying to use it to implement Sharia law in their communities, our communities, in the town square. What is Sharia law? Like he said, it's a totalitarian, political, economic, military, social, and legal system about total power over every aspect of your life, of all those that are subject to Sharia law. It's a scary thought. Most of us in this country have enjoyed these freedoms of the American system of justice. I don't know how many of you have seen other places in the world, but we have a special right. Unfortunately, our system is being used in terms of masquerading as religious freedoms. Like I mentioned a moment ago, if the Sharia law were implemented, we would lose our freedom of religion. If you actually study Sharia law, and we will try and give you at least a beginning opening of Sharia law, you will realize it's not any kind of a religion as you think of it. Let's go back to the First Amendment. The truth is, the First Amendment does not give anybody any rights. That's a misconception. What it does, it prohibits Congress from legislating our religious rights. It doesn't preclude a state or a local government. In fact, most people don't realize that when the Constitution was first formed, there were actually 13 different state religions. The reason why the First Amendment was phrased the way it was, none of the states wanted the Congress, meddling in their religious affairs. In fact, the wording of the First Amendment actually goes, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. What most people don't realize, when the Constitutional Convention first convened, the first issue, one of the candidates suggested that the ominous task they had before them, they should pray. With 13 different state religions, that debate lasted 2 days. And ironically, it was finally settled by the two of the more extremes, the Quaker being one of them, and I've just taken a mind lapse on the other. And basically that debate was a cornerstone of the freedom of religion that we now enjoy. The aspects were, in effect, we will embrace any religion that comes to our shore. Just don't mess with mine. Like I said, the petition and the sites on there by the table over there, and by the end of the evening, if you have any inclination to sign, we would be welcome to have you do that. It seeks a city ordinance that is not phrased as anti-Muslim. It's phrased in terms of any organization. We don't care if it's a Ku Klux Klan, the Branch Davidian, or anybody else. There are certain things that we believe are un-American, and that the ordinance calls for. We will not consider any organization that espouses any of these aspects as being a religion or religious organization. First on that list, any system of laws that seeks to supersede or supplant the Constitution of the United States or any of the states in the Union. That the founding documents of this country, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, they don't validly exist. Any system of laws, like Sharia law, that is either in whole or in part in contradict with the United States Constitution or law. Any system of laws that decriminalizes violence against women. You may be aware of the recent case in New Jersey where a Muslim gentleman raped his wife, beat her. Thank God the appellate court viewed it differently than he did. The trial judge, he was found not guilty because, well, he believes in Sharia law and therefore he couldn't form the mental intent to commit those crimes. That's the kind of thing we're facing. Under Sharia law, women, Muslim women, are considered to be 1/2 the value of a man. The rest of us here, the ones that aren't Muslims, are considered to be worth less than half the value of a Muslim woman. So much for equality. Any system of laws that diminishes the rights of religious freedom, the rights of free speech, the rights of free thought, all rights we cherish in this country.